Hi, this is Steve from Vertitron. In a previous video, we went through changing out a Y delta starter to a solid state, and we listed some of the benefits of changing those out. And the current limiting is one of the big things. A solid state starter will limit the amount of current when the motor is starting, which is easier on your building power, easier on your motor. But the fact that it's limiting current brings up a question that a lot of people ask me. Is there a payback energy savings? Well, if you go to the solid state starter manufacturers, they will tell you no, that's not something we can quantify based on current limiting. In this video, I'm going to show you a different way to look at energy savings by going from a Y delta to a solid state starter. So I'm taking some of the information from that job site and from the previous video we did, and I'm going to put it up on the screen here and show you where we're going to quantify this energy savings. So this is the actual display of our control system on the job site, where we installed a timer on the display to show how long the motor ran going from the first floor to the second floor with a Y delta starter and then with the solid state starter. So this is the Y delta starter running the elevator from the first floor to the second floor. So the total time of running the motor from the first to the second floor with a Y delta starter was 13.9 seconds. Now let's take a look at the solid state. Same elevator, same load in the car, and the exact same trip. Solid state starter ran the motor for 12 seconds. So what we see is 1.9 seconds saved in motor run time on the exact same run, going from a Y delta to a solid state starter. Where did we save that time? Here is a Y delta contactor on the job site, and I'm going to show the Y delta running here. Okay, you have two stages when you start a motor with Y delta starting. You got the start and the run. The elevator does not start moving until you hit the run stage. So when we eliminate the Y delta start time, we actually save motor run time. And that's where we're going to quantify this energy savings. I had put together a spreadsheet for a product of ours called the Reflex 3.14 leveling system, which would calculate out how much energy you saved by reducing floor-to-floor time. Now I've just added in a spot for solid state starter time saved. And we're going to plug the information in from that job site. On this job site, if we put in the horsepower, this spreadsheet is going to calculate our kilowatts, and then I need to put in the average up trips per day. So on this elevator, I put a counter on there and counted how many up starts we had over a 45-day period. And then I divided the number of starts by 45 so that we could factor in the weekends and off hours and everything. And we came up with a solid number of 320 up starts per day. So a pretty busy elevator at a hospital locally here, and it made 320 up starts per day. So now if I plug in the solid state start time saved, which was 1.9 seconds, that's going to calculate out our annual kilowatt saved, which is 1,837. I put in a kilowatt hour rate of 10 cents a kilowatt hour, which is the national average. In a lot of areas it's a lot higher than that, but I just want to use an average. And that shows us an annual savings of energy of $184 based on 10 cents a kilowatt hour. So there you go. There's the answer to the question that nobody would answer before of putting in a solid state starter, replacing a Y delta, is it going to save me the energy? The other thing that I thought was pretty cool is it also saved 62 hours of annual motor run time. So that motor will run 62 hours less over the next year if it makes the same number of trips. And that's 62 hours of running during the starting phase of the motor, which is the hardest time on the motor. So that's a pretty huge deal when you're talking about saving the life on your motor. Another big benefit to a solid state starter. If you would like to get a copy of this spreadsheet, I'd be happy to send it to you. You can just email us at sales@vertitron.com or give us a call, 888-864-3683. Hope you liked that video. Thanks.